All right, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Getting ready to paint my original 70 Monte Carlo. When I say original, I mean my first one. I've had this car since I was 13. My pop bought it when I was 8. But it's time to start a new chapter. I tore it down at the beginning of this year. And I guess the restoration revamp of this car will be done in memory of my friend Marshall, who passed away back in May. We all got to know each other. And this car is kind of, everybody had their car, you know, it's always, you just knew that person by, and this car would have been me. But Papa had it painted in '02, the vinyl top was removed. Still nice inside to this day, but time for a change. Been a lot done to this car over the past 6 or 8 months since I started earlier this year. We're getting ready to paint it. We've added a reproduction all steel Chevelle style hood. I did a drill for the hood spear, keep that. We have 99 to 2025, starting a new chapter with this car. So looking forward to the new chapter. Unfortunately, sadly, it'll be without many friends we've lost this year, especially Marshall. Just lost another one this week who was a big wheel in the cruise ends here in town for a lot of years. He just passed away this week. So here's the deck lid. Somehow we ended up with a couple of dents here on this thing. Got rid of that. But this will be a compilation video, and we'll show you from step to step. This is what was formerly known as a commercial, PPG commercial. Yeah, it's Versalon. Still got the same numbers, it's EPX. Got about 3 medium coats of sealer epoxy on here. Not sealing the roof. This is still paint. This has been epoxied under the primer, so that's good to go. Another thing is, don't skimp material and not paint the top. Always paint base and clear the roof if you're going with a vinyl top. That's going to do it for the sealer. Got about 3.5 coats, I guess you'd say, and I ran out, so whatever I had left over from the last paint job. So got a good white base now to put the SPI white base coat on. I don't use a lot of SPI anymore. I like REVOLT better, but on their base coat, the price is just too hard to beat. I don't even think it's $200 a gallon for their base coat still. So, and it's good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the SPI Automotive Pure White. Just got done spraying the white paint. Put 3 coats on most areas. And we'll come in tomorrow and had 3 real good days of afternoon temperatures. So I'm gonna come in tomorrow, tack it, make sure there's nothing, any boo-boos, any trash, and go to clearing tomorrow afternoon. SPI does get Barry, I think his name's Barry or Gary, I can't remember. He does recommend sanding your primer to 600. So I did that on this car. We're going to use REVOLT Glamour Clear for the quality and the price. Just can't beat their clear. Not a real big fan of SPI Universal anymore. I used that for a while several years back, but it had a severe dieback problem. Like, I seen a car that I used that on, and to me it still looked like it needed to be cut and buffed again. So yeah, Now there, I've heard better things about their Euro, but their Universal, again, I mean, I haven't seen the dieback issues in the other clears from REVOLT that I've used, and in the brief time with Tamco, I hadn't never seen that as bad as the Universal clear. So just want to put that out there. All right, so this is the clear coat RC 35730 4-1-1 Glamour clear from REVOLT. Got the car all painted. I'm gonna talk through a mask because it's still pretty fumy in here. Overall, it turned out pretty good. I never really am happy with anything I paint, so I guess that's probably the problem with most every painter. Is probably not ever happy with anything they paint, but I get the paint on the car. Of course, it has to be cut and buffed. Always start at 600, following the True Blocks instructions. Tyler Kraus, I highly recommend his guide on color sanding using the plastic blocks. It gets all the peel out. Problem with a white car is you get stuff like that. And then try to get it to lay shiny around the areas you're not going to cut. Oh boy, look at that. Beautiful. At least that's above the vinyl top, so. Five coats of clear, medium heavy coats. It's got some runs, of course. Luckily, most of them are off the tape there. Here's my exhaust filters I use. They're pretty clogged up, I'd say, at this point. And then here's my dual snorkel air cleaner. Went ahead and painted it, cleared it while I was painting. So, well, anyway, that's going to do it for the paint video on my 70 Monte Carlo. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, please. And we'll see y'all next time.